Realize I'm doing it differently today. This is the mass before the presentation. So after there, they're going up to the Independence Square. And let me say, realize I didn't know they had a mass before the presentation or whatever it is that they will be doing. A little bit higher up in the Independence Square in Vieux Fort. For those who don't know, this is Vieux Fort. So right now mass has been dismissed right now, and they are heading to the Independence Square, where there will have a display of businesses, small businesses, talented small businesses owners here in St. Lucia. And boy, I was blown away when I started walking around seeing all these business owners here in St. Lucia and what they had to offer, from tea as in the tea we drink, tea bag, and all these different flavors. Wow, I'm like, wow, where was I? And from craft, from our homemade design socks and stuff, from the beginning you see this. And trust me guys, I wasn't surprised that we had a lot of talent. I was surprised by the amount of stuff that we St. Lucians can make, and I don't often see them in stores where I go to shop. So that kind of blew me away. But you know, I don't play with my tea. I'm a tea person, and I saw they had so many different flavors. There was 2 booths that I went in, and wow. Let me not say much, reelers. Let me leave you all to enjoy the video. Enjoy!
In a few minutes, so I would ask those who are standing to take their seats.
Public at large, by the wages that they pay and of course the expenditure that they incur. And you cannot survive without the ability to earn import-export income. And that really has to be the key to the future of any country. And we, I think, have to re-emphasize this message at every opportunity that we have. You will understand why this is important, because years ago the tourism industry was at the forefront of trying to convince everybody. Tourism was an export activity. I well recall that the former president of Sandals, Bush Stewart, constantly preached that message that we have to rethink the way we look at tourism and treat it as foreign exchange in this country heavily depends on whether you can earn your foreign exchange from that industry that we call tourism. Of course, the average person does not appreciate that when they go into a bank and ask for foreign exchange. And now it remains for me again to thank you for being here, to extend a very...
You must be anxious to go in to experience the Business Expo. But just before that, we have one final address by the Acting Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Vanessa Laird. I would like to call you to the podium for an address.
Sir Aaron and Lady Charles, former Prime Minister and Parliamentary Rep for Vieux Fort The South, Dr. Kenny Anthony, and of course Cabinet colleague, Speaker of the House. I listened intently to... It's better living conditions for our people is if we earn more and more money. And for us to do so, we need to export. And therefore, we have to keep saying to our government standards that are set by other countries so we can export. And it is the only way our country can become, richer and be able to take care of the needs of our community. For us to work even harder and push even further to ensure that our local manufacturers get the support. I took a short glance at some of the exhibits and I asked a couple of questions. A shock, but happy to hear that it was supposed to have been in 3 different tranches, and after the